Hi y'all, this is E. Coming back to you with another one from the $10 house. If you're new to this channel and watching this series, I started watching it with this episode. Bought this house from the county for $10. The minimum bid on it was $10. Nobody bid against me, so renovating it and a series going on it. Let me get to it. Appreciate y'all. Well, I never got this AC to work. So I thought, once I get that done, I'll do this here. But if I can't get it done, or get that to turn on, I won't need to use this room right now. So I'm gonna have to get back to this because it may rain, and when it rains, water hitting up there is going to go in between the siding and the inside, and the felt paper. Which probably won't cause any or much damage, but I can go ahead and get this door framed up and get the siding back on. I got to cut all the studs on the bottom to make them plumb. I got to move them all in, make the weather strip and drip edge, and then I can put the siding back on permanently. It's all messed up right there. Sucks. Anyways, yeah, I go ahead and get this, and I only have this one piece, so it'll extend out maybe over here somewhere. So that's what I'm trying to do right now before the sun gets here. It's already almost 12 o'clock, and then like I said, I need to finish up there, so I got to get this. What I was thinking is, this is a lot of work trying to sand it with a palm sander or hand sanding or whatever. Scraping it doesn't really help. But get all these long pieces and take them out to the car wash. So I don't have a pressure washer. That's what I do with my European mounts, skull mounts. With my deers, just go to the car wash and pressure wash them. But that should get everything off, and I don't have to worry about trying to sand in the grooves and stuff. So that's what I might do later on today. But like I said, right now I'm gonna frame up that door, and then I made that reinforce that door, so it's got a sheet of plywood on it, so it's all solid now, more solid. But I think it's only a 30-inch door. Might be 28, and I want to put this door on there, so I guess I'm going to be taking this door off maybe today, and then after I frame that up and try to put it back here, that one will be the one that's going to stay over here. I'm going to buy a new one for the front door, 36-inch door. So yeah, let me get going on this, framing this up. Trying to see, this is pretty rotted, too much is rotten, but I'm going to probably have to take it all up. So I don't want to remove it right now while I'm working, so I'm just going to see what it looks like. And take off what I need right now. And then I'll start cutting it all out. So I can fill in this hole and get this door jammed in. Like an hour later, most of these look bad, but still trying to take them off with me. I'm going to use them, but then I got tired of doing that. Got this dumpster completely full. Yep, so I'm still messing with this wall. So I'm still messing with this wall. You see it was all rotted down here. It's all bowed down right here. And I think that could have pulled the wall in. That's why it's out of level. It's the same thing with this one. That wall was down, so it pulled the top down this way. But it didn't do anything when I picked it back up. I'm gonna see if this will do anything. Cause it's a weight bearing wall. I'm gonna have to make a beam across. I'm gonna use those 2x12s, put one on each side and make a beam out of it. Later on I'll cover it up with probably cedar. So I'm getting all this stuff off so I can put it on here. I think it's this part right here needs to go up too. So I'm taking it all apart so I can try to do that. Pipe just moves. Good thing that sleeve is plastic on top of the roof. Because I was going to put one of the 2x12s right here on this side. Doesn't really need it on that side because the rafters go that way. So that's why that one is important. But all this corner is really important. So actually it doesn't have to be the corner. It can be over here. But I think those are only 12, so I'm going to see where the 12 gets me. And probably, I mean, I'm going to still have a wall right here, so might as well, it doesn't really matter. So I need to go ahead and get all this, cleaned up, start leveling it up. Wheelbarrow sprung a flat, so I was going to put this tire on it. As you can see, it's a lot smaller. I think it could still possibly work, but so I'm gonna get all that stuff up and then throw it in here. It's easier to dump than trying to use my wagon, because I made a little box for it, but that crap is heavy trying to pick it up. So let me see if I can get this working. Finally got to where I can lift it up. For some reason they didn't put the wall on it, so it's off. This is off. It's got one over here, but I don't know, it still seems like it's level. It's even with the bottom, so even though it's rotted, I guess I could have pushed down some. Anyways, it's way out of level. You can see right there. It's about close to 2 inches. So I'm hoping if I pick this up, it'll push the top of the wall, outer wall, back that way, so it'll maybe level it. I don't know if it is. When I leveled that one, still needs a little bit more, like half an inch. It didn't do anything to that wall. Kind of glad, because I had already done everything to it to get everything plumb. We'll jack this up and see what happens. An hour later, finally got it perfectly level. I'm going to add a 2x4 right here to help support this. And it's got these, but I'm just going to add it anyways. And I broke my phone holder, other one, and I guess that whatever comes out, put this one on the tripod. Got this tripod because I glued my other one together so it won't fit on the other one. This is a light. It's really flimsy. But put another board right here, kind of help support it. This is holding all the weight now. I'm gonna have to get this on. This light does actually help the view. See. Anyways, I got it all level. I think I showed you. What I'm gonna do tomorrow is put the 2x12, so I'm gonna have to cut 1.5 inch space so it goes up into the ceiling where the rafters are. You don't want to put on the sheetrock. And then brace that 2x12 because I think it's really bowed in the middle. I got this all got boarded up underneath, and the block actually broke when I set it down. So I had to jack it back up and put some more stuff under it. But like I was saying, it's after 7. So I take some pain medication and feed the dogs, and it'll be 10 o'clock after that. Yeah, that's what I'm mainly gonna be working on, because it's way up higher now than this area. Tomorrow I'm gonna work on this, and maybe even crawl under here, go under there and see what's up with this wall. I think this whole middle wall is out of level. The heat is going that way, so that's why they have that up there. It's got to hold up all the weight, because it's a weight bearing wall. I'm gonna make a big, probably what, 7 by 12, 8 by 12, 8 by probably, it'll be almost 13, because it'll be 11 1/4 plus, yeah, an 8 by 12, because I'm going to close it in with cedar. It'll be 2 by 12s on the outsides at least, 2 by 4, so it's 3.5 plus 3, 6.5 plus another 1.5, make it 8. And then the 2 by 12s are 11, so yeah, 3/4, that's 12, 8 by 12 beam across here. So I can make the wall over there. And then I'm gonna take all this down. So I'm gonna have to put another header here. And I might take it all the way up to here, which will give more space in there. So that's another probably 3 feet. I don't know how this is gonna go, because this is, I'll see how I can do it. Either ways, I'm gonna make that wall straight. It's either gonna be taken here, stop right there, and then go on there and go straight that way, or right here, bring it out, then make it a 90. I don't know. I'll see after I take it apart and what's underneath too. That's the main thing. I hope you have a good one. Appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. This is E. Back at it again in the $10 house. It's Tuesday, August 8th. Getting back to this wall and get to it. Appreciate y'all. Back to getting dirty. Making a mess. Thought I had cleared everything, but I think there's something up there, because way down over here, and it won't go up anymore because it's already hidden here. I think there's some stuff right here. Thought I cleared everything out, but looks like I haven't, so I'm gonna take it back down and clear it all out again. Hurt my damn shoulder. Elbow. I'm back. Let's try this again. I'm stuck now. Fuck. At least it didn't follow me this time. Just wondering that one might be. Got a board holding it now. Maybe it'll stay. Guess we'll find out. I guess I gotta look at that one and look at it. Should have looked at it before I raised it, but I think I did. I'll take that board off, it's all rotted at the top and some on the bottom. Got to put a new one in, and this one is down too far, so it's going to be kind of hard to, but I need to pick it up so I can remove that bottom plate and then so I can replace it. Put another joist down at the bottom all the way across. It's taking a while to get to it. So I'm back, barely. I got that jacked up. Then I got that 2x4 there, but I don't really need one there. So I'm probably going to take it off. These other ones, these two are level and plumb. So I need to put that wall over there, so I'm going to need to put it over there. I have a 2x4 in each end for nailers. But I'm taking this floor apart, so I'm going to go ahead and put the plywood down. Got this leveled up. Got a block underneath. It still needs to be raised up over there. Put these boards on there. They're just on there with some screws, so I can just take them off. I had to put another board in there too. This wood is old, so I need to put something across. This is 19 inches. 22 inches across. So probably have to raise the end up another ½ inch, which I guess will help with because it slopes down that way. What I think I'm gonna have to do is probably have to raise up all that. It's sunk down because all that water used to get there. So the whole foundation is probably sunk that way. Or at least that's what it seems like. And it's not real bad. If it's not too bad, I'm not going to mess with it. I'll just get some leveling compound and level it out before I do the finished floor on it. But yeah, it's weird that didn't seem like it was that messed up before, but there's a big difference now where you can see where everything is level. Just looks better. Like everything kind of looks straight now. So, but it's 8 o'clock. Gotta go feed my mutts. Hope you had a good day. Appreciate y'all. Good morning, folks. Wednesday morning, August 8th. Up early. Sun's barely starting to come up. And I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Got these from the house down the road, about 2 blocks away. I think it's been over a year already. I got a video of it collecting. I got the Osage orange from the same place I got these. I'm going to use those as posts. Put them up here, both sides. They're probably the straightest ones I got. I got straighter ones, but they're like 10 inches thick. I'm not going to be trying to move those around. These maybe 7 or 8 inches at the thickest at the bottom. I just got to even out the cuts and put them up. Drill a hole in here. Got to go turn the water off. I'm making a platform to come out here so the tires can come all the way out here so it'll be flat. Because I'm going to have to plane all of these. I don't have to, but I am. Would like to take them to the car wash, but it's just going to be, I have to pile them up in my car and then spread them out, get them out, spread them out, pressure wash them, at least let them dry for a little bit, put them back in, and then come back. So I'm just going to run them through the planer and do a quick sand. I think that what doesn't come off with the sanding would just stay on. And I'm going to prime. I want to prime before I start putting them up. I'm going to get that done over there over the back. And then I'd also been trying to level it out over here. Got a few wheelbarrows in my lowrider wheelbarrow. I had to dig up the pipe entrances. They redid this and it was all covered up, so I had to re-dig that up. And this one was all covered up too. Got a bag full of trash out of it. I haven't even started working on those. But I'm gonna do this now and then probably start painting this stuff. Maybe I have enough time to prime some of it. I was gonna get the measurements and then cut it all to exact size that I'm gonna need it. Then prime it. I don't want to prime it to have to cut off the primer. So, but the main thing is I'm gonna get this going. It's gonna be something real quick. Just nail some one bys and then put plywood on top of it. We'll get to it. Appreciate y'all. Gonna change the plans. I'm gonna finish this out because I have to finish this out anyways before I put the siding up there. So This is out of level, so it's got to move that way. I got to remove all this stuff so I can move it. And then I can finish framing this up. Had a big old mess down here. Cleaned it all up. Well, kind of cleaned it. This is done. She is done. Now they got shade back there in the front. I'm going to go back to doing that after this. And my square. I'm always losing something. For the work. I'll have to unplug it for a couple of minutes and restart. Got most of this trash out. Dump is almost full. Morning, folks. It's early Thursday, August 10th. So I can try to get working on this one, get started doing this siding. Get all that door framed up. I'm ready to put the siding on. I'm trying to figure out a way where I can utilize more of that. I won't have to cut out all the door open, just like more than half of the sheet of plywood siding. Let me get to it. Appreciate y'all. Got it framed out. It's just got some finish nails in it. I'm going to go through and drill some holes so they don't crack. Pre-drill them and screw all these ends down. They're on the ground but not over here all the way, so I'm just going to put one here. Then I'm going to find some 1/2-inch plywood. Just have to piece it together. I'm going to put since I have quite a few 1/2-inch, I'm going to put 2 layers so it'll be 1 inch thick. I think that'll be plenty, good enough. Half the time it's hard, spend more than half the time finding the stuff because it's all just scrap pieces of wood. Let me get back to it. Need some water, it's getting hot. So this is where that other kitchen wall was right here. I took down, and it doesn't even, but I don't think it does. Oh, it's over there. No, they all, this is where the corner, the inside corner meets, and goes at least to there. Yeah, all of them come up to here. I think. Yeah, they all come out to here. Because the old wall is right here when I took down. What is it? Oh, it is right here. Yeah, it is the main wall. I'm trying to move it from here to there. From this one to that one. So yeah, I do have to brace it up. It's the main bearing wall. And get some measurements and see exactly. I can kind of see. I know y'all probably can't see some. Found two pieces, but just perfect. Just the cuts are way off, or my board is really crooked. Looks like it's sticking out. So I'm gonna scribe it, put that down, and then actually I'm gonna go nail this other plywood down first. Put this back down where it was. I'm gonna glue it, then I'm gonna nail everything down to the floor joist with 2 3/4 ring shank nails. I'm gonna glue this plywood back on here, but I'm gonna go back there and do the whole floor on every floor joist, nail it with the ring shank nails. Because I'm just gonna put linoleum on top of this linoleum. So I'm gonna get it as level as possible, and then if there's some low spots, I can just get some self-leveling stuff, and then I'll put the 1/4 inch on top of that. Let me get to doing this. Put that plywood on there. Put the screws in there before I screw that down. So I'm back from lunch. Now I gotta get this level. This would be a good spot to get the outer wall level. Even if I lift, close to here. Even if I lift close to here, it's all should be one beam. So, like right there, it's cut out. Sort of blocks already taken off for the. There's an opening there. Just lift it right there, but it doesn't seem like it's that much out of level. As far as from the outer wall towards this way. Actually, it seems like it's kind of high at the outside wall. So this is just weird, bad. Kind of pushed down from that wall real bad. So I'll lift this wall up, and I'm gonna go ahead and brace it better. Put 2x6s across this way, and then one underneath, like they've done at the other areas. So put one on each side of the 2x6. Put one on each where each fingertip is, and then put one on the bottom of the whole thing, and then brace it up. So I'm gonna probably, instead of just putting everything to the planer, all that siding, I think I'm gonna just, I'm a pressure wash, well not pressure wash it with my sprayer. I got one that shoots out pretty hard. The one I cleaned the shiplap with, that nozzle, and see if I even need to. I might sand them a little bit after that, but I think that should be enough. What doesn't come off will probably not come off, and it should stick back on when you prime it. But let me get to it. Appreciate you. Gotta get all these damn pipes out of the way and break some of them. I don't know if that helps see anything. With this board I'm putting in here. And this one is twisted because it was pressing down on it. So it kind of twisted it. Kind of straightened out, but now this is super tight. So as I was trying to hammer it in there, I hit my thumb on this and cut it. But I had already cut it 2 days ago, so it made the cut bigger. Ah, man, it is hot. Jack it up. So that's all I've done in the last hour and a half. We'll get back to it. Gotta turn this fan on so you can't hear me anyway, so. Plus you really can't see. I don't think you can. Hey folks, it's like 7:30. Cassetta broke this one that used to fit on that. But this thing was too short, so I went and got a longer one. It won't open up now. So I can attach this one to it. I had it on the one with the light, but it's really flimsy and top heavy. The stand on it's not wide. So now I can put the phone on this one. Hopefully it doesn't fall down. You can't really adjust the up and down on these, and that one either. It only has where you can adjust them. It has like grooves in it. You can't just adjust it wherever you want. It has to fit in one of those grooves. So this one you can. Puppies are crying. They're probably starving. So I got that door temporarily on, but it's on. Got to make the, and it's all framed up. So now I just got to make the jam for it. That'll be done. Probably put that piece of siding on tomorrow. I'm piecing pieces together so I can get the whole back wall done, so I can start putting this this siding back up on top of it. But I gotta clean it, so I may not even get to it tomorrow. Didn't mess with these at all to cut them or try to fit them in there. I got this almost. Got a couple nails in it just to hold it. I was going to screw it down right now, but you hear them puppies crying for me. I put them in the building, but I forgot to give them some food in there. Kind of trying to housebreak them, so I'm going to let them out so they can, because the food is outside, that way they can use the bathroom outside in the grass instead of inside there. Be right back. They think they wanted to be outside. It's still hot out here. It'll be being hot. Plus there's no shade right there unless they're back inside. It's the only place that's shade. But they want it out, so they're out. Not whining anymore. Just gonna screw this down. That's gonna have to be cut. Said I was just gonna screw that down, but I need to finish. Holding to just 1/2 inch. I was gonna put 2 layers. Laminate another day on top, but seems to be holding. Which is a lot better than I thought it was. Got plenty of room to walk around over here now. And it's not so high. So I can get everything put up, locked up. But hope you have a good one. Appreciate y'all. Good night. Hey y'all, it's finally Friday. I got all this, the doorway framed up, but I don't have these where they need to go. That's what I'm gonna do first right now. And then I can permanently nail that siding on the outside on and get to it. Appreciate y'all. So it's after 2 o'clock. Finally got all this framed up right. I had to redo that side too. And since all this stuff was changed over, I tore up the felt paper more. You can see holes all over it. So I already replaced all that one. I'm gonna do this one. I was hurting real bad, so I went inside. I sat down for a while. Now the sun's beating down on me right there, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to do it real quick. It's probably the last thing I do today. And maybe this evening I might come out here at 7 for like an hour or something. Let me get to doing this. I can't film anything out there. Even in here, the phone gets too hot. It's supposed to be like 111 today. Let me get to it. Appreciate y'all. Y'all back out here at the house. I gotta kind of, I guess, waterproof some more, but it's all pretty much waterproof. I redid all the felt paper, and I ran out of siding right there. I have some pieces I'm gonna put up right there just temporarily, but I gotta get the front of that the front porch covered where that table is. It's got some MDF on it, so if it gets wet, it gets destroyed. As you can see, there's storm clouds up behind me. Looks like they're coming. Let me get to doing this, and I guess this will be the end of this week's video. I got it all edited up to the recordings of earlier today, so this will be the last I add to it, and have it on there probably early tomorrow morning. Appreciate y'all following. Hope you have a great and safe weekend. I hope you have a safe and great and I hope you have a great and safe weekend. Hope you have a good one. All I did is add that other end piece. I think the rest will be all right. Now to think about it. Stable stuff, and it looks like rain, but it may not rain. So as soon as it gets close, it just starts going around. That was all dark and it all went that way. Now it's over there. The wind, that's the way the wind's blowing, so maybe it's blowing away. And then trying to cover this up, I tore this up. That mostly covered up, and then got this up. It took forever. If it rains, it'll still get wet. Hopefully not too much. It's got that piece of subfloor on top of it too. So here's the MDF. It gets wet, it just turns into sawdust and pushes over some more. But I hope you have a great weekend. I appreciate y'all.